We do have results coming in from a number of key races, and ABC News can now project in New Hampshire the race for governor. The Republican there, very popular governor, Chris Sununu. He was seeking his fourth two-year term. He has stood up to Trump, been critical of him before. He's also been asked if he's going to run for president in 2024. He says he doesn't know. But tonight, voters in New Hampshire re-electing Chris Sununu, governor there in their state. And Chrissy, I got to say, the question here would be, do the wins of Mr. Sununu carry Don Bolduc in his very close race with Maggie Hassan? These last couple of days, we watched the polls tighten in that race.
Well, we know over the last 20 years that when there's a governor's race and a Senate race in the same state, that when the governor wins, 85% of the time, the Senate candidate of the same party wins. So Chris Sununu winning early, winning by a significant margin should help Don Bolduc a lot. The flip side is if Don Bolduc loses, he's in that 15% of people in the last 20 years who had his governor win the race at the top of the ticket, and he doesn't win the Senate
seat. And he wasn't able to pull it off. We know Maggie Hassan won this race by about, I think, 1,017 votes last time around. Early numbers, and they show her with a sizable lead, but that was expected given where these numbers are coming from.
Yeah, and there's only about 10% of the vote in, so we need to be patient on New Hampshire. This call is more about Sununu's strength than it is about anything relative in the Senate. But I am interested so far to see how Maggie Hassan is running ahead of where she needs to, including in the southeastern part of the state. That is important for her to keep those margins up as more vote flows in.
What's the benchmark show us? I know she's outperforming Joe Biden in New Hampshire. I'm curious where she is. That's very interesting.
Way ahead, but very early.
Very early in the night. Again, Maggie Hassan taking an early lead against Don Bolduc. A little bit of whiplash with Don Bolduc. John Carl, he was one of the candidates who denied the election, said Donald Trump did not win, and then said this fall he did win, said they're not buying this in New Hampshire.
As soon as he got the nomination, suddenly he became a believer in the 2020 election.
All right, John Carl, the whole team here.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.